8 years ago, my hair looked like this, and now it's looking like this, just to prove that we're not hiding the hairline underneath this strange hairstyle we've got going on. And the reason I want to make this video is purely because when I started losing my hair, so I started losing my hair at 18, so 7 years ago, I'm now 25. When I started losing my hair, I was given so many solutions that were just absolute bollocks. I've never seen an industry almost close to the fitness industry actually, when it comes to there being so much bullshit and so many myths and so many people coming out with shit just to sell a product. And I fell for them all. I really did. Like, I went through every possible piece of shit to actually get my hair back. And my car keeps going off, keeps locking and unlocking. And yeah, I want to stop you from having to do it. So I wrote these notes down so I can talk you through everything that I went through, and essentially to stop you from doing the same. So the first thing that I tried was the Alpazane caffeine shampoo thing. I used their caffeine shampoo, and then they had this other product which was like some support thing, and I used this for about a year. And I mean, every single night I'd put the caffeine shampoo on, and then when that was done, I'd put this other cream on that you had after the bath. I was doing this night after night after night, and it said, yeah, you know, all these crazy benefits are gonna come. It done absolute fuck all. Like, sometimes I was like, oh yeah, I'm sure it's coming back a little bit, like just fucking selling myself a dream, and it didn't come back. And then after that, so after a year of trying this, my hairline was still awful. And I was 18, 19 years old. So it was weird. Like, I kind of didn't believe it. Like, I could see that my hair was going. I was like, no, there's no way it's going. It was the weirdest thing. Like, my brain and what I was seeing in the mirror was two complete different things. So the second thing that I'd done, I didn't want to get a hair transplant because it just seemed like a big thing. I was kind of scared to do it. And of course, I was only at 18, 19. So it was, yeah, it seemed like a big thing to do. So the second thing I'd done, I went to somewhere called the Belgravia Centre. And they done an assessment of my hair. It was like, yeah, male-pattern baldness. Asked me some questions regarding my diet. Asked me if I was on steroids. I think they just took one look at the arms and questioned that. But yeah, answered all of their questions, etc. And they said, right, the best thing's minoxidil. And I started using minoxidil. So they said to go up to the centre, which was in Liverpool Street, like half-hour train from me. I used to go up there. They put like these red light therapy on it, and yeah, go through my hair treatment, make sure everything's going well. And I did see some improvements. And what I noticed was my hair started to get thicker, and I could see the improvements. However, my hairline was still fucking shit. All that the minoxidil done was the hair that I had, so the active follicles, it just made stronger and brought back any to life. So if you've lost the hair, it's not going to bring it back. And yeah, essentially this fucking car essentially spoke to the doctor, whoever it was there, and they said like, yeah, this is the best it's going to get. So your treatment, like I was paying like I think £130 every 3 months, whatever that works out a month, and the treatment isn't going to bring back my current hair, any new hair, but it's just going to keep the current. I was like, I'm paying £130 every 3 months for a hairline that I fucking hated. It was just like me working hard to maintain a shit hairline. So the next thing that I'd done was tried finasteride, because Googling everything's like, right, so it's great, all these great things, and I was reluctant to do that at first just because there's a huge list of side effects when you look into taking finasteride, but I just didn't want to be walking around with a bald head. Like, one of them was like depression, and I was like, well, I'm gonna be depressed if I'm walking around with a bald head, so I'll risk the depression. So yeah, I gave that a go, and it shedded my hair. Like, my hair started to fall out, which was part of it, and then come back stronger. But again, the exact same as minoxidil, I started using these both together, and it just kept my current hair where it was, like no improvements in the hairline. And again, I was like, why am I taking all of this stuff to just maintain a hairline that's fucking shit? Like, I couldn't do anything with it. One gush of wind and my forehead was showing, and every time I went to get a haircut, I was so fucking scared, because I was like, if you chop off, like, I had these bits long around here that was hiding this part of my head with, so if you cut too much of that, I am going to be vulnerable. So yeah, after that, again, I felt pretty lost. So I watched this guy's YouTube video, and it was motivating as fuck. Like, he was talking about how micro-needling brought back his hair and shit, and like this amazing story about it. And I was like, right, well, I'm gonna fucking do that. So literally for a whole year, I was stabbing my head with this like micro needle thing, and apparently it was going to bring back the hair follicles. Didn't do fuck all. So I literally stabbed myself in the head for a whole year straight for no reason whatsoever. So yeah, they're the things I tried. The Alpazane caffeine products, this fucking car, the Alpazane caffeine products, finasteride, microneedling, Yeah, so they're the four products: alpazine, minoxidil, finasteride, and microneedling. So I tried all of those things, and it did not bring back my hair. So I was left with the last thing, the thing that I didn't really want to do. I don't really know why, it just seemed a bit scary, and that was to get a hair transplant. So I looked up. One of my friends went to a place in Turkey, and because he went, I went. I can try and find the link for it at the bottom, but it was like Sergan Akin Clinic. But he went and had a good experience, so I went there. And yeah, it sorted me out, and it pissed me off in a way, because I was like, I have just spent the last few years doing all of this bullshit which didn't do a single thing, and now my hair's back. However, I want to talk you through the hair transplant, because you hear a lot of things about hair transplants, and I had such a good experience. It was literally the most basic, easy procedure ever. The only negative was they literally, like, so they'll say to you, yeah, you need a mature hairline. So they kept, like, I would say, like, yeah, fucking bring it forward, and they just kept, like, putting it back. So they said, like, oh yeah, like it'll look better when it comes together. So when my hair grew back, I'll add the photos here, I still wasn't that happy with my hairline. Like, don't get me wrong, it was a lot better, and I was actually happy with it, not to the point I felt insecure, but I still couldn't style it. And if you're losing your hair, you'll know exactly what I mean. You get this awkward fucking length where, like, if you do a quiff with it, you look like a twat. If you do anything else with it, you don't really know what to do. So it was really awkward. I didn't have a clue what to do with it. So 2 years later, I went back to get the front done, just because I wanted to be able to style it. And now all my hair's come back, I don't have a fucking clue what to do with it. So I'm sort of back to square one with not knowing how to style it. But it's because this fucking car. But it's because it's like a problem that I haven't had yet. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what to do as of yet. So I'm kind of just growing it out and see what happens. But yeah, the things that I wanted to run through, right? All of this. So first thing is, there is so much bullshit out there regarding why you're gonna go bald. Going bald is massively, like, every doctor I spoke to, every surgeon I spoke to said it is like 99% genetic. There's gonna be times we can lose hair due to stress, diet, etc. But if you're genetically gonna go bald, like, that hair is gonna fucking go. So don't be scared of creatine. Don't be scared of all of this stuff. Like, at first I was scared to, like, rub my head in the shower. I was like, oh, I don't want to do it too hard in case it falls out. So yeah, there's all of this bullshit around it. Do not be scared to do these things. The things that you want to do, regardless of whether it's to keep your hair or not, like, hear people say about lifestyle, stress, diet, regardless of keeping your hair or not, you should live a healthy lifestyle. You should be going to the gym, you should be exercising, you should be taking your multivitamins, you should be eating your fruits, your vegetables, you're eating your clean foods, not for your hair, but just to walk around feeling fucking good within your own skin. What's the point in having a decent trim if you look like a fat piece of shit? Do you know what I mean? So regardless of your hair or not, make sure you are looking after yourself. Me off about everything is that you're in such a vulnerable position when you start to lose your hair that you'll sort of do anything. Do you know what I mean? You'll do anything, you'll believe anything. So people really take advantage of you here, and they start to come out with all of this bullshit, and you'll believe it. And I fell for literally all of it, and I feel like I wasted so much time. Like the minoxidil and finasteride, they're good products. They're going to keep what you've already got. But so many people sell dreams of these things, that, oh, get that perfect hairline. Like, I see some people's before and afters with it, and it's like, you've had a transplant and you're posting that. So yeah, the number one thing that I wanted to make clear from here is minoxidil and finasteride, they're going to bring your hair back that you've got. So your active follicles, they're going to bring back, but they're not going to create no new hair. If you've lost hair, like, say for instance, the way like my cheek is, if you've got a part of your head that is looking like that, you're not going to bring no hair back. But they are good. They're good to use. And even when you have a hair transplant, they're going to ask you to take finasteride for the rest of your life, because if not, like, I had this hair added to my head, so this hair could fucking go. So I have, like, the front of my hair, a perfect hairline, and nothing there. So you need to take it for that reason. But yeah, if you've taken finasteride and minoxidil and you do not like your hairline, get a hair transplant. Like, I know everyone has different experiences. I've had two. Both of them was the easiest procedure, like, so fucking simple. I got back in the gym, I think 9 days after training, 9 days after the hair transplant, which supposedly you shouldn't do, but everything, like, come back perfect. I'm happy with the Barnet. But yeah, my biggest advice, if it makes you feel a little bit self-conscious and you're not happy with your hairline and you're constantly trying to hide it, one gush of wind and you're fucking panicking, then get it sorted. The process is honestly so easy, and you'll thank yourself so much, because just it's a silly thing, right? But you want to be excited for a haircut. And I hated the feeling when every time I turn up to the barbers, I was a fucking nervous wreck until he just, like, in case he revealed my head. But that's me covered everything, right? So yeah, if you are going through anything like that, drop me a message. I'm always got my DMs open because I know how horrible it is when you feel that vulnerable. But yeah, if you've got any questions, need to open up about anything, any worries, like, yeah, just drop me a message. But I hope I provided you with a good amount of information. Thank you for watching the video. Please like and subscribe.